welcome back to my channel where we're going to talk about what on earth happened to Tui Blue Marmaris, because it is no more. There are so many rumours floating about and I'm going to give you all the news on what happened to it, where it's gone, where you can book, and just hopefully all the information you need. There will be loads of links below, but stay with me for this informative video. I hope you enjoy it. So back before COVID times, we had a hotel called Tui Blue Marmaris, which was in Marmaris in Turkey, and it was amazing. I went there several times. I will share some clips on this video of what it looked like. We had a brilliant time there. Absolutely loved it. The staff were amazing. The service was incredible, and I don't doubt that you're still going to go there and get incredible service. So Tui Blue Marmaris was taken over by a different company, so it's no longer, you cannot get it through Tui at the moment. You can book the same place via several online agents, one being Love Holidays. If I can find a link, I'll pop it below for you for that booking. But it is now called Marmaris Bay Resort, and it also, some people have spoken about it on TripAdvisor as Club Say, SEI, but the hotel has insisted it's called the Marmaris Bay Resort. It is now child friendly, whereas previously it was adult only, and that is a big bone of contention for a lot of the previous people that went there. They liked it because it was adults only, and it was absolutely, the setting is stunning, the atmosphere was stunning, and all I can do now is to kind of show you. It looks very, very similar now on the website. You've got several things on TripAdvisor. Make sure you read the replies, because often the hotel replies on there. So somebody went on there and said it's now an aqua park and it's doubled in price. The hotel management that answer say it doesn't have an aqua park, and the prices that I found I will share with you in a second, because I've got a like for like comparison. What happened to the people from Tui Blue Marmaris is they moved to another hotel in Marmaris. I'm going to just mention, this used to be called the Sensimar Marmaris Imperial before it was Tui Blue Marmaris. So it was Sensimar Marmaris Imperial, Tui Blue Marmaris, and it is now called the Marmaris Bay Resort. But I think on TripAdvisor, all of those things have gone on the one thing. So as you can see, like whatever the reviews are, that's across the board with all of these hotels. It's just carried over. So the people that were at Tui Blue Marmaris when I went there have now moved to a different hotel called Tui Blue Grand Azur, and you can book this through Tui, and I will leave the link for that below. And here are some photographs as to what it looks like. Now, I think it looks absolutely lovely. There is very much a similar concept there to what there was at Tui Blue Marmaris. So you still have your saxophone player, as you can see in the photographs. You'll see a lot of the familiar faces with the staff. Obviously not everybody would have gone, but that's usual anyway for a resort. So lots of the staff, the local guys, you know, the waiters and the bar staff are the same. The a la carte restaurant principle is the same. It's called the Levante. It looks very beautiful, and you can go there within your all-inclusive budget for one time for free during your stay, and then probably you can book it. It's normally the case with all-inclusive resorts. When there's an a la carte restaurant, you can book it for a different time, but you have to pay extra charges. Lots of the other things that are there are the same. It looks like the entertainment's very similar. There is a spa where you can get all of your sort of Turkish baths. It is on the seafront, which for myself would be a big deal breaker if it wasn't. I do love a seafront hotel, and it's 2 kilometres from the centre of Marmaris. Now, Marmaris itself carries an awful lot of brilliant entertainment. There's loads of restaurants and bars and places you can just sit and have a little drink and watch some dancing and things like that. So there's so much there to do, so that's fantastic. And it's 115 minutes by transfer from Dalaman Airport. There's quite a lot of differences there going on. I mean, Turkey's Turkey. You're always going to get really good value for your money there. The setting is beautiful. You overlook the river, the sea, the ocean, and you can also get that little bit of jungle, because sometimes you have to go inland to get the jungle look, and on the seafront too. I'm not talking about Turkey, I'm talking about anywhere that you travel, and you get to the seafront and then there's just sea. but not in Turkey. You can get the lovely mountains and they're really green and lush because there's a lot of rain there out of season. So let's talk about prices. I chose a week in May 2022 to check out the prices to see the difference. Now, the Tui Blue Grand Azur, which is the Tui Blue, let's just say the Tui Blue, so the people that went from Tui Blue to there, price for that for a week in May, based on 2 adults sharing, was £593 per person. And this includes your flight, your all-inclusive, your transfer, in a basic room. So I've taken the light flight with the basic room. Now, on the Love Holidays website, they break the price down for you. But I took the same week in May 2022 for the other one, the one that used to be Tui Blue Marmaris, which is now the Marmaris Bay Resort. And I know this is a little bit confusing, but so the one that we all loved and used to go to, the one where you can see my vlogs, again, I'll link all of those below because I went on quite a few. It's really odd actually. I went there with my son, my mother and my daughter, all in different occasions, but we've never all been together. How crazy is that? Now, I think what a lot of people don't like about it is the fact that now it's not child friendly, but nonetheless, I wouldn't say it's doubled in price, but it certainly didn't on this week comparison that I looked at. Obviously, this was out of season, out of the school time season, so that you might find that the prices there are quite different. Do you know, I never agree with that, and I just think it's so unfair, isn't it? Actually ended up cheaper, and it was £442.23 for the same week, 2 adults all inclusive. What I do want to say is the prices are subject to change, so please don't take what I've said and go, oh, that's all right then. But what I'm doing is I'm showing you the prices are not so dissimilar between the new hotel where all the old staff went and the old hotel that we know and love as Tui Blue Marmaris. The prices are quite comparable. There's about, what is that, about £150 difference. I mean, that's significant, especially if there's 4 of you. On the Love Holidays website, it breaks down the prices. So first of all, I wrote down, oh, this is really cheap, it's £352 per person, but that just included flights and hotel. You then have to add on your transfer, because I mean, it's not a bad idea because I know a lot of people like to get their own transfer, especially if it's quite a long way, because you can just go straight there and a little bit quicker. Some people don't like coaches, do they? But they add on the transfer, and then if you want luggage, you add that on. And then if you want, you know, there's the usual sorts of things that they add on. Whereas in your TUI price, you get all of that. It's all included in there. I hope that's been helpful for you. Like I say, do go and check out my Tui Blue Marmaris vlogs, but it's now called the Tui Blue Grand Azur. So what was Tui Blue Marmaris is now Marmaris Bay Resort. The people from Tui Blue Marmaris have now gone to a different hotel in Marmaris still, and that is called the Tui Blue Grand Azur. I hope that helps. At the end of the day, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to what was Tui Blue Marmaris and do a review for you. I would love to do that if I could. Do leave comments below if you really want me to go do that. I'll see what I can do. I will speak to the management and see if we can get out there to do a whole sort of, it was like this and now it's like that. And then you can make up your own mind if you want to go back, you know, and see it as it is. Obviously, at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of things that are still the same. And the photographs that I can see on the website are the same as they were for Tui Blue Marmaris. So, you know, at the end of the day, you have to make up your own mind what's right for you. If you found, as often happens, people go to an all-inclusive resort and make great friends with the staff and really want to go back for them, and they go back time and again because they build these almost family-like relationships, aren't they, with the staff. And, you know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of similarities going to be the same. You know, you haven't changed the weather, you haven't changed the outlook, you haven't changed where you can go on a trip. Marmaris, it's still going to be so similar. So hopefully that will have helped you, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. But do let me know what you're going to do, because I'm really interested to know. Now, I do have a Facebook group which you can join. I'll put the link for that below as well, and it's called Tui Blue Marmaris, and we'll keep probably that name, maybe do a little slash to do the new one that it's called now. I'm really interested to know if that's where you want to go, and how you found it. Obviously, at the moment we've got difficulties with travel, but hopefully it might be opening up at some stage soon. We all don't know, it's in the air, but I wanted to give you this information because I know a lot of people are having a little look at the moment online and thinking, where do I want to go? Turkey's lovely. Turkey's great value for money. Like I say, service is great. It's not too far away from the UK. I don't know where you're flying from. But yeah, so hopefully that has helped. I will be doing more videos like this where I'm going to be doing a little review, and pretty soon I'm going to tell you where we're booked to go next. So make sure that you've subscribed. Leave a thumbs up for the video because it really helps support the channel, and I hope that you've enjoyed it and found it useful. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye for now.